right? He gets up off his bar stool, he walks over, he sits down beside her and says, hi there, can I buy you a drink? And she turns to him and she looks at him and she goes, okay, I'll have a martini. So he buys her a martini with olives and all that kind of thing. And she knocks that one back and he buys her another martini, and they're sitting there, they're getting on so well together. And the martinis are going back and he's knocking back whatever the hell it is he's drinking. I think it was brandy. And after a while he said to her, he said, you know, I got a room upstairs in this hotel up on the second floor. How about me and you get ourselves some drinks, go upstairs to the room and have ourselves a good time? And she said, well, I'm gonna have to think about that. Okay. So he gets the gin, he gets the vermouth, gets a couple of glasses of olives, gets them on a tray, and they walk over to the elevator, as they call it in America. We call it the lift. They go upstairs to the second floor, go along the corridor, he opens the hotel room, they go inside. Well, they're sitting there being polite with each other, knocking back a couple of drinks, and in no time at all, well, you can guess what happens. They're doing all that kind of thing that a man and a woman are supposed to do in a hotel room. Oh yeah, that springs are going and everything. Well, they're oblivious. They're having themselves such a good time. But outside in the corridor, there are footsteps approaching. Getting closer and closer, and they stop right outside the door. Shh. And there's a knock at the door. Knock at the door. And the man, he looks down at the woman and he says to her, did you hear somebody knocking at the door? She said, what? He's looking down at her because she's underneath him at the time. He said, did you hear somebody knocking at the door? She said, fuck. Just keep on doing what you're doing. I don't care about knocks at the door and then another knock at the door. It's getting louder. It's getting knocking at the door, and there's a voice comes from outside the room. And the voice says, Tracy! Tracy! Are you in there, Tracy? And the man looks down at the woman again. He said, you know, we didn't get introduced properly down in the bar. He says, your name wouldn't have to be Tracy, would it? She says, yes. He says, oh, shit. He said, well, who's that outside the door? She says, well, it sounds like my husband. He said, husband? He said, you didn't mention no husband to me when we were downstairs in the bar drinking my martinis. She said, well, you didn't ask. He said, well, I'm asking now. She says, that's my husband. And the knocking on the door's getting louder. Tracy, over this! By this time, the man is off the bed. He's running around the room, picking up his clothes. He's pulling on his trousers, shoving on his shoes. He's pulling on his shirt. He's got his jacket on. He said, I had a tie. Where's my tie? And she went, oh yes. So he unties and puts the tie in his pocket. He opens the bedroom window. They're knocking on the doors, getting louder, dressing over that fucking door. And he's looking down. He says, 2 floors, I can do this. 2 floors, I can do it. Just loud properly. And he's looking out the window, and he turns to her, because he can't let this go. Tracy, over this! So he turns to her and he said, well, now maybe I wanted to